Alright traders, we're looking at S&P 500, yes, and the structure of the market right now is in a bullish trend working higher because we have a series of higher lows and higher highs. The supportive indicator 21 bar EMA keeps pointing up, and we have clear intact uptrend that is working higher. Right now, we broke this uptrend, which means we expect new high to be tested. So if we're going to get a pullback to the exponential moving average to the key entry point, I would consider buying because I expect new high to be tested. The stock market is going to open in 8 minutes. Alright traders, I want to explain a few things here that happened. We had a break in new high of the uptrend, but notice there was no bearish reversal. We pushed back above EMA and prices keep trending to the upside. And this is important because I have to ask myself, why after breaking new high, prices keep trending to the upside? This means that the uptrend is stronger, and therefore I'm going to look for a bigger uptrend. And if I'm going to connect the first two major swings at the very beginning of the move, as you can see, I have a nice wider uptrend working higher. We had a new high, first entry long, second entry long. Of course, we cannot take second entry long far from the EMA. I was considering the double trap because all the bulls buying second entry long far from the EMA, they're going to get trapped. But the signal bar didn't form as clean, so I didn't take it. There was a possibility to take double bar entry, which means you're going to wait for this bar to trigger. This was a great double trap context-wise. I was hoping to get a high low given the fact the signal bar was rather weak. But right now, the structure is bullish, and this is why I'm expanding to broader uptrend, because we keep creating new highs after the new high of the initial channel. We had pretty nice felt second entry short, mini second entry long, but my signal bar once again was weak, bearish body, so I couldn't take the setup. But it was a nice scalp, trap all the shorts. This uptrend needs to get new high. The main uptrend to the left is attempting to get a new high according to trendline rule. So for this reason, I'm drawing additional channel. I drew initially a little bit wider one like this, but because we had massive overshoot and we keep going higher and it wants to make the new high, this is a little bit too broad, so I'm going to start a little bit steeper one, and hopefully we'll get the setup before we're going to break and test the new extreme of this uptrend to the left. It's a shame we had two great setups today, but the signal bars on both entries were subpar. We have a new high, first entry long, so I'm thinking about second entry long at the EMA because two uptrends will need to get new high. So our big uptrend finally had to break a new extreme technically. Massive sell-off, a lot of buyers are taking profits, breaking new high, so we can expect correction reversal. Because we already entered a consolidation prior to having a break a new high, I'm already trying to predict resistance, support, and I'm going to follow the short-term downtrend working lower. Right traders, I'm resuming the video as I'm trying to take second entry short, failed breakout, but we didn't get filled, so I'm going to cancel the order. Okay, so what was the setup? We'll notice we have a breaking new high of the main uptrend, so right now we can have bearish reversal. Massive spike below EMA, break. We don't have a new low technically, so we broke higher. This was a congestion, and most breakouts out of these trend ranges will fail. Now I cannot really start just yet because it's a horrible signal bar, it's above EMA, but once we take higher, reverse down, trap all the bulls while the downtrend needs to get new extreme. This is a great new low, first entry short, second entry short, fell breakout out of this trend range, and most breakouts will fail while the downtrend needs to get new extreme. But as you can see, it just opened, gap lower, and it never came back to fill my limit order. And the bar is big, 4.25, so I had to use limit order. But unfortunately, we didn't get filled. Because prices keep breaking lower even after new extreme, I'm adapting to wider downtrend. We had a mini second entry short, but we just had a break in new extreme, so it was a little bit more advanced. But this is such a massive push phase. I'm drawing wider downtrend. It aligns with the EMA, so the bias is still bearish. Alright traders, I'm resuming the video as I just took a second entry short and we got filled. So I'm going to place my stop loss to break even. I'm going to move this runner to these lows. This was a new low, first entry short, pull back, second entry short. The reason why I like this setup is because we had to expand the wider downtrend because we kept getting break and a new extreme after the initial steep leg down. So another push phase here. It is at two key entry points, and that's big. Okay, it is at the EMA and the trend line, and more key entry points you have, the better. And this is a second entry short, similar to what we had here. Second entry short at 2 key entry points. This one was a little bit further from the EMA, but because we corrected cleanly to the EMA, 2 key entry points, the downtrend was established. Small bar, so the risk is only 1.5 points. The channel is still intact. And once we get a break, I'm going to be looking for a new extreme to be tested and managing the runner. Alright, so I'm going to trail my stop loss 1 tick above these bars highs. This way I'm going to lock in 4.5 points. And I still keep myself open in case market keeps working lower. We're bouncing off the potential support. The downtrend is still in play, but I'm going to lock in at least something because we can have stronger pullback now. We're getting very close now. Our downtrend played out with the break and an extreme, but I cannot go long as well because it is too sideways. I want to see proven uptrend first before I'm going to think about buying. So this is a bit of a waiting area. I cannot go long because it seems too early. At the same time, I cannot sell because downtrend played out. We're going sideways and it's quite close to these lows. Here it is. I just came back from my break. We can see that the structure of the market is still quite bullish because every single time we break below EMA just slightly, prices instantly push back above EMA. We keep creating high highs and high lows, and for this reason I'm looking for broader, wider uptrend connecting the first 2 swings at the bottom. The structure still keeps working higher, so at this point my bias is bullish because this is the top of the trend range. You would expect some reaction after breaking new high. You can see there is no reversal. Broad break, move to a new extreme, instantly above EMA, triple test, push above EMA, so this is indication that the prices are still bullish and I'm playing this uptrend. So we have some pullback to the EMA, but I cannot take it because the signal bar is not good, and more importantly, I'm buying at the very top of the move. There is no room to scalp out. I like to buy a little bit lower, deeper correction closer to the EMA. This is at the very top of the move. So market can have a stronger pullback. No entry just yet. The short-term downtrend broke the trend line. We can get a retest of the short-term downtrend. And if we're going to push above EMA, I'm going to be looking for setups because we're going to need the new high. I'm thinking about possible second entry long above EMA. Right now we're going to flat EMA. I'm waiting. I cannot take a doji bar below EMA when the structure is this congested, so I just need to wait. This is a congestion, no trade zone. We're below EMA because there can be second leg down. I want to see setups above EMA and EMA acting as a support. Otherwise, you can get the second leg down. Right, traders, so I'm gonna wrap it up with my 1 second entry short. So this is the overall structure for today, and I briefly want to talk about the market cycle because we started with a very strong bullish uptrend working higher that has a break, so you expect new extreme to be tested, and after new high you expect correction or reversal. And because we were already going quite sideways, this is why I'm predicting a trend range. So once we reach the new high, as price action trader, you are already predicting bearish trend down because look at the massive bearish spike down, and therefore we are able to predict downtrend working lower, and we are able to find the support where a lot of bulls are going to step into the market and eventually market reversed working higher. So this is the overall big picture, fairly predictable. There were a few confusing parts. Number 1, this downtrend caught me a little bit off guard because it was a little bit too strong. It makes you question if this uptrend is valid, but once you push above EMA, it is clear this uptrend needs to get new high following the trend line rule. Why do we draw wider uptrend after breaking new high? Well, because you keep getting many pushes to new extreme after new high. Okay, you can see how many bars there are on the chart that this tiny uptrend cannot take into consideration. So this is why you're able to draw a wider channel and adapt, because you're expecting reversal after breaking new high here. That never happened. You pushed above EMA. So this is why you have to redraw to wider uptrend. There would have been great double trap context wise had the signal bar been better, followed by this fell second entry short. These setups would be great green high probability setups with trend entries had the signal bar been more bullish, strong bullish bar. Because the signal bars were weak, unfortunately we can't really take it, but we still need to study this because here the 2 uptrend needs new high, you're above EMA, and overall price action was great. So it's a shame because these would have been 2 great setups. Small break new high, but the big uptrend doesn't have a new high yet. This is why bulls wanted to test the new high, and now finally this high is higher than this high. So uptrend played out, massive push down followed by great second entry short fell breakout, because you have 2 reasons, not just second entry short to get a new extreme, but also you're fading the breakout out of this consolidation, great year on single bar. And then because you have this spike down and you have 1 attempt to test new low, second leg to test new low, third leg to test new low, fourth leg to test new low. If you have so many legs after this initial tight downtrend, has a break and so many pushes to test the new extreme, this means the channel is wider and the downtrend is stronger. So we're adapting to wider downtrend, 2 swings, third swing will confirm it, and 4th swing confirmation. Great second entry short, 2 trades back to back. Break new extreme, we can't sell right into these lows, too much congestion. This is confusing area with development because we cannot sell downtrend played out. It's too close to the support. At the same time, it is too choppy. There is no strong and decisive push above EMA for you to start trusting bulls. So you need to be a little bit patient, let price action push slowly but surely above EMA. And finally, once we have this decisive push up, that's when you can be looking for second entry longs. No good second entry longs though, only here, but uptrend played out with the break new high. There was great triple test because after break new high, you expect reversal. That didn't happen. Push above EMA, push above EMA, great high probability setup, triple test. And then I didn't really see any good sell to test the new high. There's a potential failed second entry short that pushed above EMA, quite tempting, trap all the shorts, but it is still overall part of this consolidation, so a little bit more aggressive. So I hope you find the video educational, and I'm going to talk to you next time. Good luck with your trading.